What's going on here?
But it worked after a while. We tried that, and the right all rallied around Stacey, and it didn't work. What the hell? So then they tried it on a blog called Hobos, and we rallied around them. They were centrist Democrats in Chicago, so they know Obama.
Yeah.
And they were really shocked that it didn't work.
Yeah, whenever you see that, go to the defense initially. Like, that's what I did yesterday. I used my award at AIM. I just heard about the Jason Matera thing, and I used it to isolate the Zernicki lady, and I isolate Podesta. And, it's like, it goes both ways. If you want to isolate names, and if you want to, destroy people, I'm more than willing to throw it back in their faces.
We swarmed to the defense and started pushing back, and they were just flabbergasted. They had no idea what to do.
Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. The thing is, the people that are writing for my sites right now, and I went out to dinner last night with Patrick Corelchi, who came here. He was the guy that did the NEA conference call, and he was an artist, hipster. If you saw him, you'd go, oh, who's that lefty? No, he's on our side now, only within the last few years. We were out at dinner last night, and he started to talk about what the experience had been like, and he said it's like probably the #1 or 2 experience he's ever experienced in his entire life. And I know what he's talking about, because the drug of breaking a huge story, this is probably why you like doing what you do, having an effect. There's nothing like it in the world, and he's still flying off of it because he was right, he was righteous, he did something that was heroic, and even though they attacked him and even tried to ignore it, there's nothing like being on the offense and making, Yossi Sargent had to, leave the NEA in that one, and what was the question?
Just that we were swarming to the defense of people who are getting called racist now, because it's a word just being used for destruction. When we show up and stand shoulder to shoulder instead of letting them be isolated, they fall back, and they're confused. They don't know how to, they don't know what to do.
And you will survive. You will survive. That's the thing. Political correctness only works when you acquiesce to it. You think, oh my gosh, and they love that. When they see your weakness, then they'll pounce on you twice as hard.
You talked about, on your thing, about the fact that when James O'Keefe got busted down in New Orleans, a lot of people sort of scurried under the refrigerator.
Oh yeah. No, there are still cowards in our midst. And that's disappointing, but the great thing about the Tea Party movement and the awakened masses out there and the new media, the awakened independent new media, is that it's not just a checks and balance against the Alinsky, Frankfurt School, hard left, and the Democratic Party. It's a checks and balance on the Republican Party. So I think that it's incumbent upon you to hold the cowards in our midst and the people that scurry away. I can tell you that an organization that once employed James O'Keefe got rid of James O'Keefe when he became a success. They started to fundraise for him on his name, that they trained him, and when he got arrested, they started to attack him. So, there's a lot of fair-weathered people out there, and there are a lot of rackets that go on in the name of the Republican Party and the conservative cause, and I think it's incumbent upon you guys. You'll have more credibility if you go after these people, and the movement will be strengthened if you do so.
If you ever do anything in Philadelphia, come my way.
Oh, thank you.
Let me know.
Well, follow the trial. You'll get, could you pay attention to what's going on with Hannah and James, and find out all the information on that judge, that he has an interesting, let people know who this judge is. And they're being sued right now by that employee in the Philly video who claimed on Media Matters that she goes, I kicked them out after 5 minutes. And then we did a press conference that all the press was there, and then when we showed that it was a success that they didn't kick Hannah and James out, the press said, let's not cover it. We knew that would happen.
Andrew, not to belabor the Jerry Brown thing, but I'm a San Francisco blogger, so my mission is Jerry Brown because I'm really concerned about our governor's race.
How do you figure out what to cover every? I mean, it's just
well, and the thing is, he's hanging back. He hasn't officially announced, so he's kind of playing rope-a-dope with his candidacy with the governor. So he's not filing financial things and things like that. So he's kind of doing that. But in the meantime, I feel like he should be investigated a lot because he's running unopposed on the Democratic side for governor. So I've been trying to raise just
isolate
knowledge of our blogger nation here of what he's up to and what his role is in this Acorn thing. But what you say about our candidates, we had Chuck DeVore here who's running for Senate. Hopefully, we hope against Barbara Boxer.
I heard Chuck DeVore. I love Chuck.
And Steve Poizner. Steve Poizner was here, the Democrat or the Republican that's running against Nick Whitman.
Right.
For governor. So
Chuck DeVore is fantastic. He's went through the Claremont Institute Lincoln Fellowship Program, I think the year before I did. So I'm.
What do you think his chances are?
It's so close. I mean, if there's any Scott Brown in that mix, it's Chuck DeVore. If there's anyone out there that represents fierce independence, it's Chuck DeVore. If there's anybody that represents pure integrity, it's Chuck DeVore. And that's what we need. I mean, after the debacle in 2008, I said that we're going to need people who served in the military, people who know how to clean up a mess, people with integrity. And that's, I mean, he's like, to me, a knight in shining armor.
Yeah. I mean, don't you think he has such a hard primary?
Gun shooting match. Can I get a picture?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Look, this is a neat camera. It takes it by itself.
Okay.
Kathleen.
Oh, good. That figures it out when to do it?
It figures out when the face is.
Wow, that's crazy.
Cool? But I don't think that was a good Stand next to him and I'll
Wow, technology's getting too advanced.
Okay, I think
there we go. We can do that for you.
All my pictures have this.
How do I
Your bag on there.
touch
You
it?
want to put your bag down?
Touch it.
You got time.
Touch the screen?
No, it's my look.
It's not doing anything.
You got to look.
Did it?
Good one.
Okay.
Your card.
Smile.
I kept telling Ace of Spades that one of these days we'd have blog
Your name would be
groupies.
in history books.
Oh, I haven't even thought about that one.
Did that just knock you away?
Well, we have to take over the history bookmakers then, because that's. I know that's We have to go after the history bookmakers because I promise you that's not going to happen under the current reign of textbook makers.
No.
So that's what the battle is. Big education.
John Hawkins, Right Wing News, Town
How
Hall.
are you? Pleasure.
I want to write for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I like it. That's a nice stock.
Yeah.
That's
You
hard.
can hurt someone with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need to get metal cards.
You should have
That's
metal cards.
awesome.
You're Andrew Breitbart. People expect
Yeah,
metal cards.
I want them to be titanium.
Well, that's perfect. You
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at Right Wing News? You need to look at I Write
He's
For It.
looking at it. He's like,
Yeah.
I can tell by the answers
No,
now.
okay, you need to do that.
No. I guarantee you, I've seen.
Good.
Yes. Oh,
That's what
great.
you're talking about. Well, anyway,
I write for it.
She does. That's what makes it so good.
Yeah.
I write for Right Wing News, New columns for Town Hall.
Oh, great.
I'm not going to take your time. I'm just gonna come up and tell you now.
Welcome aboard.
Good.
You've been deputized.
I want to write for him too. I'm
Okay.
on coverage down yet in San
Pleasure.
Francisco. Down.
Sounds like a hand picture. Thank you
Sure.
so much.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. What? What?
How is Michael?
Oh, I got to deal with that right now.
Excellent.
It's a good idea.
And I just want to thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you.
To be our Pied Piper.
My pleasure.
Just leading this
Yeah.
insurrection.
Just keep doing it.
Just don't lead us off the cliff, dude.
Oh well, I thought I inadvertently did when I'm like, wow, I orchestrated a Watergate Junior. I was like, apparently we're all going off a cliff.
Okay, one more.
Okay, one more. Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Better.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you very much.